The Black Friday market crash is deeply still affecting the market, and it is looking like it's going to stay this way for at least a few more days, even maybe this week. We're going to be talking all about it in this video. A lot of you guys are asking, when should you buy your teams? You have all of your coins available and you are looking for the lowest point to go ahead and buy your team, or also possibly some investments for trading. So that's the exact question that we are going to be answering in this video, looking at what the possible scenarios are for this Black Friday market crash, what is going to be happening in the next few days and next few weeks with the content, this whole Black Friday market crash, trying to make sense of it. So just before we get into it, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys do watch right until the end of the video, and also definitely make sure that you are subscribed. That is an absolute must, because we are making daily videos, Black Friday market crash updates, and also on future market crashes such as Team of the Year. You definitely want to stay up to date with that as well, so just make sure that you are subscribed so you do not miss any of those future videos. So getting straight into this one now, first of all, traders are very split on what is going to be happening with the market. I've essentially split it into two different scenarios because they are quite different from each other and it can be quite hard to make sense of it. But essentially, if you are looking to buy, around now isn't really a bad time. You can't really go wrong. If you do buy now, you should at least be at one of the lowest points when you are going to be looking back. You might not be at the ultimate lowest point, but it's still better to be at one of the lowest points than rather the market suddenly goes up and then you are going to miss your buy opportunity at all. So possibly some out of packs cards, if you find some cards that are way too low in your opinion, you have been tracking them and it's just ridiculous, you're going to be happy with that, then that is quite a good move as well, because eventually whenever it is going to be happening, the market is going to be recovering, and if you buy now, you should also be good. But when is that ultimate lowest point that everyone is eager to look for, eager to buy at? When is that possibly going to be? None of us know, of course. This is pretty unpredictable, but we can try and create a visual idea of what is probably going to be happening. So group one do believe that the market is most likely going to be recovering this week. That is on the side that they are leading towards. By how much is going to recover is quite questionable. Some believe it is going to be a huge rebound, the market's going to be going up a lot and it's going to be a big recovery, but some believe worst case scenario, it is just going to be maybe a little bit of a recovery, but at least something's going to be going up in the market, even if it is just a little bit. The reason being is because absolutely everyone has sold their teams, and this upcoming weekend we are still going to have FUT Champions Weekend League, so people still need to be having a team to play, of course. So what are they going to be doing? They're going to be buying back their team, so that is why this scenario does come from there. But however, you could argue that not everyone actually has sold their teams yet. I have still got a lot of questions. A lot of people are asking when to sell their teams, and if you are asking that, then now is definitely not a time you want to be selling. You want to wait until the market is going to be recovering back up, and then maybe you don't even want to sell anymore. But to the main point, not everyone has sold their team yet, and maybe this means that this isn't really going to be happening as much as some of the traders might have expected. Lots of people did sell though, that is definitely true. Also gameplay, the servers weren't really the best this week, so maybe some people rage sold, as well as of course selling for Black Friday, because there's a huge misconception that on Black Friday the 27th of November prices are going to be cheaper, but that simply isn't true. And if you have been watching these videos, you will understand that, but that's what a lot of people do believe. It's irrational thinking, and that is why the market has been going down. But if you believe that everyone has sold their teams and absolutely no one has their teams, everyone's just playing with untradables or just waiting to buy, then you could argue that this Thursday, this Wednesday, the market is going to be going up, and we should see some early signs of that on Monday, Tuesday, if that is going to be happening. Scenario 2 though is not that positive. It's a little bit of a pessimistic view, you could say, but maybe of course it is sort of quite realistic as well. Both of these do have a high likelihood of happening. It's just which way the market decides to swing, which way the influence is sort of going. But this scenario 2 is that the market goes even lower than what it currently is, and maybe it's mainly going to be a few hours of main panic where it's going to go a lot lower than currently, but then eventually after those few hours it's going to be coming back to what it is now. But this is because we have base icon SBCs most likely coming. This time last year, exactly 1 week before Black Friday, we did see a base icon upgrade, and this was repeatable, so you could complete it as many times as you want, but it was very expensive, and of course it is untradeable, so you cannot sell this player on the market. But a lot of people do fall for this trap from EA Sports to take away coins from the market, and pretty much what everyone does is they sell whatever they have left, and they do complete this SBC at least one time. It is usually just once, but you will definitely know a friend or a few people at least that are going to be completing this SBC, and most people, even you watching this video, perhaps you are interested as well in completing this, because it is definitely the thrill of it, and because a lot of people as well are sort of angry at FIFA currently right now. They might just say, okay, I'm going to be sort of like giving FIFA a break, but eventually the next week, FUT Champions, they are playing again, but they're not really thinking about that at the time. Again, irrational thinking, and they just decide, I'm going to sell my team and just complete this, we'll see what happens, but they end up playing FIFA again. But that is possibly a scenario as well that could happen. I do think that's mainly going to be a few hours. I don't really think that dip, that like sort of even worse crash than currently, is going to be lasting for too much of a long time, if it happens at all. But we could see that base icon upgrade SBC coming this Friday, the 20th of November. That is when the season is ending, and that is exactly 1 week before Black Friday, just like how we had it last year. You could also take away sort of a middle scenario, sort of a balanced theory, like what is sort of like most likely going to be happening. My thoughts, I do think that there's definitely going to be a strong rebound sometime soon. Maybe that isn't happening just yet, again because of that base icon upgrade SBC. I do know how many people absolutely just fall for that trick that EA do place there, because EA are trying to make you lose coins, and everyone pretty much does fall for it, especially now because some people are a little bit more negative on FIFA. Maybe the servers have let them down, the gameplay, maybe the new patch hasn't been that great. I do feel there are definitely going to be a lot of Timmies that are just going to fall for this, and they are going to do this SBC and sell their cards. Again, I think it's going to last for a few hours, but I hope that the market is still going to be going up now, sort of on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Hopefully we see a little bit of a rise. I do sort of agree with that, at least a little bit. Surely it has to go up a bit, but then maybe those few hours of panic again on Friday, and perhaps that could be then the lowest point. But we are going to have to see. It's extremely unpredictable and very difficult to predict exactly what's going to be happening. But let me know down in the comments below, which one do you guys go for? Scenario 1, the market is going to be recovering this week, or scenario 2, the market's going to be going even lower, or maybe sort of just in the middle, you're not really too sure. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.